All right, y'all, I'm going to make this short and sweet because the Lord clocked me again. Clock that tea, as these kids say, concerning these kids and their wants and all the things. Stay tuned. So I get a text message from my 17-year-old. So today is the oldest one. He texts me and he says, Mom, can you send me a couple of bucks so I can get something to eat? So immediately in my mind, I'm like, well, how are you asking me to send you money when I just told you that this thing that you asked me for the other day was not in my budget, and you want to go somewhere, but you asking me for some money? Let's make it make sense. And so he says, well, I get paid on Friday. So I told him, you know what? We're going to sit down and we're going to revise this budget again, because your budget is not budgeting, and that is not going to help me help you. Help us. And so what do I inevitably do, though? I send him the money. Soon as I send that money, the Holy Spirit said, what lesson did you just teach him? And I'm just like, at this point, I'm not even going to fight you. I'm like, just give me the lesson, because what is it? And he said, I am talking to you about discipline. You are going to have to teach your sons more discipline and stewardship. You just told him that $15 wasn't in your budget, but yet you went ahead and sent him money. I did, Lord. Why? Here's the introspective part for us as parents. If you've dealt with any level of trauma, if you've dealt with being a child that didn't have and you wanted, this is for you. So because I felt like I had it, this is my kid, he's asking for it, I expressed to him what we need to do. So now this justifies me giving him what he asked for. And it didn't. Because the Lord said, you have to teach him how to store what he has, because to whom much is given, much is required. And I'm still requiring of you to handle what you have well. Because like he told me, y'all, a few years ago, you're asking me for more money, and it's not a money issue. It's a stewardship issue. It's the fact that you don't want to sit down and budget. It's the fact that you don't want to cancel those subscriptions. It's the fact that you think you could do everything in your head, and you cannot. My oldest son is very much like me in a lot of areas. And so I was like, okay, God, I see what you're saying. Because as he's getting ready to embark on his last chapter in high school and start a whole new chapter this time next year, I want him to be able to understand the principle of stewardship and budgeting like the back of his hand. If I put in my budget that I'm going to eat out 3 times a week, and I've exhausted those funds for the 3 times a week that I'm going to eat out, then guess what? I'm eating at home. I'm going to deny my flesh discipline and pack things that I know I'll need, because he's coming from practice. So some fruit bars, some fruit, some extra water, because yes, you may be hungry. No, you're not starving. Are you on your way home? Yes. Yeah, the Holy Spirit again clocked that tea. And I'm not saying that we can't give our children the desires that they have, but this was a teaching moment for the both of us. And so parents, let's really raise the bar for them, and let's teach them to steward. Let's teach them to be disciplined in all areas of their lives. Let us be the example. Let them see us doing it. And so as we're teaching them, it doesn't feel laborious and it doesn't feel foreign, because we're letting the Lord get us together.